Okay, so hi guys. Hey, I think I finally figured this shit out. This shit is not easy. I mean, definitely give props to people who know what they're doing. So now I got to see the live chat. Okay, I just need to find where I could see the chat. Yep, we figured it out. I just gotta figure out how to see the live chat again. I've got so many browsers open right now. It's like not even funny. I think it's Internet Explorer, maybe. Damn. Well, I can talk. Hey, does anybody want to ask me any questions about any of the shit that's going on? Because okay. Okay, thanks. Okay. Hey guys. I'm gonna put the phone down. Okay, finally, I think I figured this shit out. Yes, I can see the chat. Hey guys, okay, Who's Her Mama said, well, Who's Her Mama? I finally figured this shit out for the first time, and it's not easy. Hey, Ricky Rooney. Hey, Sheldon. Yeah, I was having issues, but can you hear me, Kathy? Can you hear me, Kathy? I think you guys can hear me now. But the weird thing is I can't see the side chat. Group chat. Can you guys hear me? I think you guys can hear me. I just can't figure out how to see the fucking side chat. I think Blair is sharing it, but it sucks because I can't. If I go to the side stream, I can't see it. Okay, now I'm at the side stream. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Blair? Hey, Louie. But see, what's really weird is you can only hear me. Okay, now you guys can hear me, but I can't see the side chat, which sucks. So let me try. It's coming in through Mozilla Foxfire, which is kind of odd because I usually don't use that browser. It usually doesn't work for live streaming. But well, I guess what I can do is I could check the side chat. Hey, Louie, can you hear me now? Okay, I can only hear you guys. Can only hear me when I'm on this side, but I can't see the side chat, which sucks. But I guess I can go and toggle back and forth. But do you guys have any questions about anything? Because that's basically why I wanted to come on here and kind of clear things up, because there's been like a lot of drama that hasn't been good. So I can hear you now. I mean, I think you can hear me now, but I can't see the side chat. And if I go to my channel, like my face doesn't have a circle around it, which shows that you guys can hear me. It says group chat. It opens a chat, but it says group chat. And it says to list all available commands, enter a weird thing. Damn. Damn, well, this is like my first tryout, but I'll figure it out after tonight. How to get it open. I think I have to go through Mozilla to get it open, but it's not giving me another, like, where I can open it. That's so weird. I'm sorry, guys. Save scope. We can hear you even when you look at the side chat. Okay, I'm looking at the side chat. Can you hear me now? See, it just. Can you guys? Can you guys hear me now? Hey, Blair, can you hear me now? Yes, you can, right? Blair, for the 100th time, yes. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's see who's asking questions. Save Scope says yes. Who's Her Mama says yes. Blair says for the 100th time. Okay, cool. Well, we finally figured this shit out. It ain't easy, I'm telling you. I mean, Trisha can't have too many mental problems if she can figure this shit out, because it ain't easy. And I'm talking about truthfully, Trisha. But anyways, I put up a couple videos, guys, and one of them I regret, okay, and I took it down. But the one about the viewer's choice, I don't. I think that was warranted, and I think I did a pretty good job. Okay, truthfully, Trisha is a woman who claims to have every known disease known to man. And she's actually a comedy and tragedy performance artist. So she really isn't sick, but she goes on these like 7-hour live streams and people just kiss her ass. Like, they just love watching her. She is interesting. She's willing to do just about anything on camera. And Kathy, who's her mama, could tell you. All right. And she's been around on and off YouTube for probably like the last 4 years or so. And she'll do stuff like she'll call her mom. Like, one of the videos I have up is a deleted video that she had where she calls her mom and she says to her mom, hey, there's a guy that I'm talking to and he wants to beat you up. And the mother's like, Trisha, how old are you? And she goes, you know, Mom, I'm 39. And she's like, well, why the hell are you telling me this crap? And she's just like, it's like a prank for her. And she's just kind of, yeah, the cops were called on her because people were really worried. Because that weekend, her husband left her alone. I think it was like Memorial Weekend or something. And her kid left her and she was alone and she was feeling kind of sad. I was watching that stream and for the first time, I felt that maybe she could be in a bad place. And somebody who knew her called her, and the doorbell rang, and she knew it was going to be the police. And she carried the camera to the door, and she totally went out of character. And she said, oh, officer, I'm fine. I don't want to hurt myself or anybody else. And he goes, well, what are you doing with the camera? And she's like, well, I'm live streaming, and I have like 100 people in the room, and it's really cool. And you know, it's she was kind of like telling everybody, you're telling the policeman, and he said, okay, we need to speak to you, turn that off. And she, like, if a cop told me like to turn the camera off, I would do it like immediately. And she's like, okay guys, I gotta go, but I'll be back, so you stay tuned because I'll be back soon. And she proved to the cop that it was all an act, and she was back on streaming later that night. And she said, actually, the cop was very nice to me. But you shouldn't really mess with cops and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember when they were doing pranks a couple of years ago, and there was a real funny guy that would go through like drive-throughs, and he would you know, scare the people at the drive-through window. He'd come through like Chewbacca or something and scare the people, or have like a robot with its head moving and stuff. And I think that's what she's trying to do, but that prank stuff is kind of played out and over with. Yeah, you remember that moment. Yeah. Nap. Yeah, hey, I remember you. Yeah, so that's who she is. And, you know, she's back, and, you know, she's got a couple friends that are dangerous, I would say. I'm not mentioning the names because I went on a live chat the other day, and I got kind of harassed, so I'm not going to mention who it is. Kathy, if you want you want to mention, because poor Kathy, this person really trolled her, and she's real good at getting into computers and changing shit. She knows about IP addresses, and if you're hooked up to like a Wi-Fi, she can totally get into it. But Blair, did you invite Natalie? Because I know Natalie was talking about wanting to go on. I didn't know if I would be able to do the, yeah, Kathy put the name in. That's her name. She's a woman who used to be a nurse, and she's gotten into some trouble with the law and stuff, and she has no boundaries. The woman will do or say anything, and it's kind of sad because I've heard some of the vile things she said to people, and that's why I was making videos about her, kind of exposing who she was, because she was using a photo of a young girl who passed away in the 90s, and the woman is actually in her 60s. And it's hard to believe because everybody thought they knew who she was, and she was this pretty young, fun bartender kind of girl, and she played it, you know, for years. People knew, but we kind of exposed her, and she kind of went away. But what some people did, I found, is they cloned one of my old channels, and they had all of her stuff still up. and I wanted it down because she is relentless, and I think I did like a service. Like Kathy also has some of her videos up, and they were up for a while, so I think everybody's kind of warned about her. But if you go after Trisha, she will come after you hard. And so it's kind of a different way of somebody trolling you. It's where they actually enter your real life and stuff like that. So that's kind of the story. Yeah, I know it's because of because of the drama that's going on. You know, there. I'm gonna kind of get into it, into why I made that video. But there's a video of a girl who looks very angry, and the name of the video is Dear Felicia, Still Viewer's Choice. And she kind of was fun and good in the beginning, and she never showed her face. And I was her first guest, and it went really well. And she wanted me back for the next day, and we did it again. And things didn't turn out well because I think when you're a host of a channel, if you have somebody on panel with you and somebody is like doxing them or saying awful things to them, you should boot the person out. But I don't have any moderators because I didn't think there were going to be many people here. I just kind of decided to do it last minute to see if I could. But yeah, there was a lot of people in the room and they were disrespectful, and she would not kick them out. So I'm like, bye, you know, because when you do these things, you don't get paid. Like, you just sit there for like 7 hours talking with lots of people with chats going up and down. The more you do it, the more people that you get. But she's extremely mad about that video and she wants it down, and I'm not going to take it down. You know, it's like she's demanding. You know, I'm a lot older than her. I could be her father, and she's like demanding down now or else. And no, not gonna work that way. Um, but yeah, Nick Snyder did the viewer's voice, if you guys remember, if you were around for that, and then he stopped it, and she pulled up a clone version of it called The Viewer's Choice. And she has a very good voice for projecting, and very sweet sounding voice. And after a while, though, you kind of see where she's coming from. And she doesn't think that she does anything wrong, and she won't apologize. And she gets, like, if you look at the photos, I took it off of a live stream, you know, it's she gets pretty angry for really no reason. But that's the whole thing with that. But I was told that somebody who's her friend was doing something nasty, so quickly I made a video, but I found out that it wasn't. And if she's listening, I'd like to apologize, but I took the video down, so I think she realizes I was just misinformed. That's one thing, guys. You got, like, when you're on Twitter and YouTube, like, people want to kind of like do a good thing by telling you that like somebody's doing something wrong, and they're you know, their tweets are protected, but they're saying bad things about you, and they're accusing you of things that you haven't done, but you can't see it, you know. And ooh, did you hear that? Shit, Katie, calm down. Yeah, it's not Katie Bright, okay? Hey, my dog's name is Katie, so. No rumors, Blair. It's not Katie Bright. Hey, stop it. My friend just came over, so they saw him in the dark and they were barking. But anyways, yeah, so that's kind of the deal with that. Barbie's Playhouse, she has a great live stream. She's extremely good at hosting, and she does it all by herself. And it's not just about like drama and gossip. She does talk about world events, and as we know, there's a lot of world events going on right now, like with the president and stuff. So she kind of, it's informative, and she does get to the tea, but she doesn't do it in a way that it hurts people. And that's a really good thing to have, you know. Barbie, she showed up. Bazarby, I'm talking about you. You say her name 3 times and she shows up. But yeah, so no, you didn't miss a lot. It took me like a long time, Barbie. I give you lots of props because this shit ain't easy. But yeah, Barbie-licious, Barbie's Playhouse, the best live stream you will see. She does it every week. She is very informative. She's funny. She plays with the people on the side. You know, the whole convention is there, and it's very, very funny. And Barbie, I want to thank you again for what you did for Blair. Barbie had a live stream yesterday, and she dedicated the stream to Blair's fur baby that passed away. It was very sad, and Barbie was very kind to do that. It meant a lot to Blair, and Blair's a very good friend of mine. And you know, you guys are, I think a lot of both of you, and Barbie's a good person. If you like to hear about like some tea that's going on in the world of YouTube, but it's not malicious at all, and but you know, it's fun, it's kind of gossipy, it's fun. But what I like is she talks about world events in the beginning, and I don't always watch CNN or anything like that, so I learn a lot about what's going on with the president and shit like that through her, actually. And she's extremely smart, and she knows how to handle conflict very, very well, and that's something I have to learn. Because I kind of try to go for the jugular when somebody pisses me off, and then I feel bad. But yeah, Barbie's Playhouse is very cool, and it always has something to do with like mermaids or swimming. She's very good at picking names of streams, and everybody, like there's a million people in her streams every week. She has one, and she's probably the best host for a live stream that I've seen. She can do it all by herself. She doesn't need a co-host, but she allows people to come on if they want to, like, hash things out or something. Hey, Brandon, how are you? Good to see you. And I only go for the jugular for one person. We already know. Yeah, Barbie, I know what you're talking about. I go for her jugular too. But yeah, that's, you know, I've been around YouTube, you know, watching and looking for good content and stuff. And I find myself, I like everybody else, which is why TMZ and E! Entertainment so popular. People like a little gossip and stuff like that. But it's an art to do it so that it doesn't hurt people. You know what I mean? And she can do that. I really can't. You know, I will kind of say it like how it is. But I wish Kali would come in. I love, that's another channel that I like, Cauliflower. She's been around for about 8 or 9 years, and her channel has everything. It has, you know, she does giveaways, she does makeup reviews, she does just a lot of everything. She does a colleague chat where she talks about her life and what's going on. She lives in New York City, which is cool because there's a lot of stuff going on in New York City. And she's a really kind person, and I like her a lot. Those are the two that I like. There's a woman named Trisha. She goes by the name Awesome Hooker. Very interesting. She's taken a little break, I think, but she's coming back. Very interesting. She was able to get the daughter of a serial killer to come on, and people could ask questions about like what was in her mother's mind, and what was going on. And I thought that was very interesting. And I like her channel. It's a lot of different stuff going on. She does not like drama, which I respect. And she just wants her channel to be fun and where people could come and laugh. And Barbie does that like the best, because she's funny. She cracks jokes. I can't do that. I kind of grew up not looking into a camera. I was told not to. So it's kind of weird, but eventually I will probably come on and, you know, show like my face. I did a live stream with a woman named Life with Char One. She's a really good host. She does live streams a lot, and I like her. But let's see what Blair's saying. Yeah, Barbie. What Brandon said, it was like a long ass Verizon commercial. That's funny. But Ricky, yeah, Ricky's here. Ricky Rooney. He has a great channel. He's a reverend, and he does a lot of stuff which I wish I knew how to do, with like filters and stuff. And he does like video art, which is very cool. And he has a lot of followers that come on, and he's fun. Like if you like are on the computer throughout the day, he'll throw a couple videos on with positive sayings and things like that, which I like. And I like his channel. I'm trying to think of who else I watch. Oh, Blair White. She is controversial. She's extremely smart, and she loves to debate people. Like, I don't think I'd be good at that. I'd just probably come out swearing. But she's real good at debating people, and her channel blew up. It like blew up. She went from like having 100 viewers to going to like 60,000. And she got on ABC News and stuff. And she is a transsexual woman. You would never know unless she told you. She's very beautiful, and she just is very smart. She's in college, and she loves to debate people on issues of the LGBT community. And she has very definitive views, and they're controversial, but I agree with what she says, and I like what she says. Oh, lately it's been funny. I followed Cher, and Cher's been like on a tweet war like every day. Like she's on there. She lives on Twitter, and she's like always tweeting people and stuff. She's a funny one to follow. I like what she says. She's getting ready to do a show, another show. She says she just came back from Bob Mackie, and he made a dress for her. He made all of her dresses from the 70s and stuff like that. Trying to read the side chat. This and that with Nat, he's awesome. Okay, this and that with Nat. She's awesome. Yeah, she is. She's. Brandon swearing again. Josh, you should wrench one of us. If I knew how to wrench you, do I like click on you? Let me see if I click on you. Like, let me see. Go to channel blog, add moderator. Okay. Did you get one? I hope you did. I added you as a moderator, but I don't see a wrench near your name. That's weird. I should, oh yeah, there you have it. If I give Brandon a wrench, he'll like boot everybody out. There won't be anybody left. There won't be anybody left. So Barbie, I have a question for you. Have you seen the videos that I've done recently? I know there's a lag, so. Okay, she said she needed to go out. I was just interested in what she had to say about it, because she knows the same people. But well, Blair has like, yeah, Blair's right. Why, Burrow? Did anybody come in that you need to kick out? I'm not really watching. She'll probably kick Brandon out, her boyfriend. No, don't do that. But anyways, I really didn't have any topics or anything. I didn't even know I was going to do this, but Yes, Blair is a natural beauty. She used to be a model, and now she went back. She went to school, and she is she's a psychologist. So very interesting combination, beauty and brains. You hear me, Brandon? She's a keeper. Okay, don't let her slip through your fingers. But let's see. It's Frenchie. Oh, hey, Frenchie. Which one is Frenchie? Let me see. I don't see everybody. I know everybody doesn't talk because it says there's 20 people in the room, but no. So anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna end this because like I don't really have any. I'm gonna like sit down and do topics and stuff like that, and things. But I just wanted to see if I could like figure this shit out, and with Blair's help, I did. So I want to thank you guys for coming on, and I'll probably, you know, give a couple days notice of when I'm going to do it again. I'll probably try to have some fun guests with me, maybe some people that I work with, what, you know, when I was in the entertainment industry. There's a couple people that live near me, and one of them, I didn't work with her. She was way ahead of my time, but she lives close to me, and it's Dawn Wells, who played Mary Ann from Gilligan's Island, and she's obviously retired, but she's very friendly, and we have a mutual friend, and I think Mary Ann would be so fun to have on, and I think she'd be open to it. Dawn Wells, so she hates to be called Mary Ann, but yeah, maybe I'll do stuff like that. Try to be different, you know. Try to have some people on that people maybe will want to ask questions to, and stuff like that. So, guys, I'm going to end it, but I want to thank you all for coming and listening, and I will let you guys know when I have another one, and I'll definitely have a topic and stuff. So take care, and thank you, and I will see you guys probably on Twitter. Bye-bye.